All right, gentlemen. All right, kings. Welcome back to the program. So, on today's episode from the good people over at Modern Women Archives, we are going to take a look at some women reacting that their pretty privilege is failing them, that they're losing basically the only power they had, which was their looks. And now they have to live like the rest of us peasants.
Next, ladies, let's be real. Getting older does kind of suck. We were raised to be cute, right? That was the standard. Pretty enough, thin enough, put together enough. And now that mirror isn't giving us that back. Gravity has its own agenda. My skin isn't bouncing back, and my body has aches that I definitely did not sign up for. So yeah, I do hate parts of it. I made my looks my currency, and it feels like I'm slowly going broke.
ah, ah. See, I just wonder sometimes when the moment is in a woman's life, it's obviously in her 20s, mid, maybe late 20s, where she goes, "Oh man, I had to put on an extra layer of foundation, an extra layer of war paint before I go out to the club." You know, or is it like the social media apps or like the dating apps where it's, "Oh, instead of having waking up with 25 new likes, new matches, whatever, it was 20, only 20 mere notifications." I wonder what the moment is where they start going, "Oh, crap, I'm losing it."
What happens when the male gaze disappears? I used to center my life around beauty. I know it sounds vain. When I was younger, it was literally the only thing that I thought was my worth. Being beautiful, power, whether it was getting into first in line in the VIP section at nightclubs, or getting the chosen table at a fancy restaurant with the man I was with. It was a way to get provided for and supported by men. I just got out of the gym. At my age, I'm invisible.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, and you can tell about 20, 25 years ago, you could tell she was a decent looking girl. I mean, she's got those knockers on her. She's got those nice, I mean, now that she's old, it's powdered milk, but still, she's, an attractive woman. But it's just so funny. I'm pretty. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be interesting. What are my hobbies? My hobbies are shopping and getting dinners paid for and going on expensive trips that I have to pay for because I'm pretty. And then it's like, "Oh, what do you mean you want to go 50-50?" Sorry. No man's ever gone 50-50 with me on a date before. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Oh, the professional I am. No guy's gone 50-50 on a date with me before. Every guy just rolls out the red carpet because I'm me. I just love it. Oh, tickle my tits. It just makes me so excited when these women they're like, I have no power. The power I once had is like running on the beach with sand in your hand, and your pretty privilege that's in your hand is just slowly fading away, fading from your grasp. Oh, I love it.
I did a post about this earlier, really grieving the loss of beauty because it was such a part of my identity.
Women, when aging, become invisible in some way.
Okay, let's see what this crap says. Hi, I was just thinking about the fact that women, when aging, become invisible. In some way, people care less about them, look at them less. Does that scare you?
People care less about them, look at them less. Does that scare you? I think it does scare me a little bit because as a young, attractive woman, I reap the rewards of being a woman. Men always like to make comments about how, oh my gosh, women live life on easy mode. It must be so nice being a woman. And usually what they're referring to is how women get softer treatment. They get things for free. They have an easier time acquiring sex and attention. But men who make these comments fail to consider that it's only a specific demographic of women that reap these benefits. And that demographic.
Oh, give me an effing break. Even if you're an average woman, let's say five, 5.5, but definitely a 6 to a 10. Now, maybe if you're a 6, you're not pulling the hottest guy, the tallest guy, the richest guy, the fittest guy, but you could still, find a great guy that would maybe not give you the lap of luxury, but he'll treat you well. He'll respect you. He'll be kind and romantic and sweet and caring. I mean, even a Chad, even a hot dude will be like, you know what? I could go chat up this 9 or a 10 and I could pretend to care. But this 6 is just, she's like throwing it at me. You know, yeah, I could go hunting for this meal, or this 6 is basically cheap drive-through. You know, it may not be that taste that well, but you know, it satisfies the hunger, and then I'll be on.
Is young, attractive women. As a woman ages, she becomes less desirable, and so she becomes more invisible, as this commenter said. And that doesn't bode very well for me, because my entire persona is based around the fact that I am a cute young woman. And
Young, yes. Cute, sure. She's probably about 6.5, maybe. I mean, she's natural. I mean, you know, granted, she has makeup on, but she does look like a natural beauty. What do you guys say? 6.5?
if you aren't familiar with me, I'm a diagnosed psychopath, and that's what I talk about on my page. So the image I've curated of myself is very important to how I live my life. And I have been young and cute my entire life. So that's what I play up. And it's very, very easy to go about manipulating people when you have both of those things being true. People love to help young, pretty women. But once you age, that goes away. And as I age, I'll have to pivot my strategy. I'm lucky to have been born into the body that I was, but aging is an inevitable process in life. So it is a little bit daunting to know that I will not be able to operate as I have been forever.
I used to be hot. Not ridiculously hot, but like a solid 7.
Okay, she was not bad. Natural beauty. Okay, she's got a little life in her, little I don't know.
Ridiculously hot, but like a solid 7 out of 10 hot. Recently, as you can see,
She's a 4.
I'm no longer hot. Granted, I'm 35 now. A lot has changed in the last.
Woo, that's a rough 35. Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna say like 43. I'm not kidding. I thought she was gonna say 43. Wow. Oh, that. Oh, Jesus.
Last 5 years, externally and internally, and in my lifestyle. I've become a mother. I also work in corporate now, which I didn't 6 years ago. All that to say, I no longer like the way I look.
I'm 60 years old, and I can't keep my makeup on today because I keep having these bouts of little tears that just sort of burst forward.
You know, I'll say for 60, she looks a lot better for 60 than that other chick did for 35 when you just, you know, age proportionate wise.
I'm not a crier, and I'm not even that emotional of a person outwardly.
Oh, please, you're a woman.
But this age, it comes with so many changes and hard things.
You know, she's only really crying this way if she were to be single. Because if she had a loving husband and strong family, and she said she's 60, so assuming grandbabies, why would she be crying? Why would she be seeking the attention and validation of, you know, strange men? She would have her forever, man. I mean, geez Louise. I mean, it's like even guys at the gym. You're not gonna look like Mr. Olympia for the rest of your life. I mean, enjoy it while you can, stay fit, stay healthy, but time takes everything away. Everything that was given, everything that was built is robbed by time. Anyways, guys, I'd figure I'd leave it there. As always, take care and take it easy.